So as we talk about this phrase, Father, thy will be done, I wanted to show you guys an illustration. So, for example, we'll take this pipe cleaner, and I'll show you an example of me forcing my will upon it. So I want to make it into a square. And see, I can manipulate it. I can change this and make it more or less into a square, right? Now, it's not perfect, but it was my will. That's what I wanted, right? So we can force our will on things and change them. But I'll give you a different example. Again, my hands, my will. But let's take this bar as a stand-in for God's will, okay? And I might try really hard to bend and change God's will, but God's will isn't changing no matter how hard I try. So I'll give you one last example, and this might help us really understand what we're asking for when we pray, thy will be done. Now we'll take this vase, and we'll pretend that this vase is God's will. And when we say, God, thy will be done, we're asking that he take us and the things that we say and do and turn it into water and put it inside his will. Water doesn't have a whole lot of control about what it looks like and how it shapes. It tends to just form to whatever container it's inside. So now the water perfectly matches the curves of this vase. And that's what we're asking. We're asking God, turn us into water, basically. Help the things that we say and do to look exactly like your will. Help us to conform to your will. And that's what we're saying when we say, Father, your will be done.